Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Siege Plays Europa Universalis 4. Today we're going to be trying to make some moves in Europe because it looks like our aggressive expansion is growing down south here and our aggressive expansion up here is negligible. So I think the plan today, I kind of want to take more of Italy. What we're trying to do is get strong enough to fight France. We're kind of not really hug-boxed right now, but we're surrounded by some decent strong powers. And my skill with combat is not as good as I had hoped it would be. So we are looking at safer routes to expand to increase our naval capacity because we'd like to fight Venice sooner rather than later, which we can do through the Knights. But the problem is their fleet is always so large, so we need to increase our coastal provinces as well as our force limit. So I'm just looking around to see if there's any way to consolidate a little bit more of Italy. There's a lot of development here too, which will help us out in the long run. Oh, they are only allied to Landshut. It would be so easy to take that province. So it's between that or maybe Bosnia, Ferrara, Mantua, Constance. I could take that, but that wouldn't really give me many coastal provinces. France, Austria, no, absolutely not. This does not actually look too bad. It would be easy enough. They're all small. Every single one of these guys is small. The Papal State's the only one that I have to be worried about at all. But that would mean it would cost a little extra Diplo to take these coastal provinces from them. I'm not super worried about it right now. We are way ahead on Diplo. We do have Diplo ideas that we're trying to push through, but I don't think it's going to be that much that it's going to be a problem. So that would give us, I mean, we could technically take this one too, but there's not really any point. The only thing that would allow me to do is to go to war with Imereti and maybe take this, which is also not awful because I could release Georgia. Instead of holding on to that myself. I know there has been a lot of border gore in this campaign. I realize, trust me. I have never necessarily been opposed to border gore. I know a lot of other people are. I don't really see a problem with it as long as you connect it up eventually. We will fix this, obviously, this misclick here. But it might not be a bad idea to take Genoa, then we could release Georgia, which means that we would have even more reconquest on the Ottomans, as well as QQ, Ardabil, Shirvan, and whatnot, allowing us to get up into the Caucasus a little bit. I don't see why not, other than the fact that we have a decent amount of relationships right now. Bulgaria is not going to last too much longer. We'll probably just use them to reconquest like a little bit more up here. And then just go ahead and get rid of them. Byzantium is a march, so they're going to be around for a while. That's fine. Who else? We have Castile and Portugal. I think we'll probably end up... We are at Tech 14. So, if we took... As long as we took Malacca and converted them, we could go ahead and form Spain. Still unsure if I want to do that just for roleplay purposes. Staying as Aragon would be great. But at the same time, Spain is not a bad nation to form. And that would get rid of, you know, one big Diplo slot. That's the only problem, though, is they're pretty large. They're not colonizing, which means, I mean, they are a little bit, but not enough to really want to keep them around for that reason. Portugal... I probably need to subsidize them at some point so that they can continue to send out colonists, because it looks like England is the only one who's really doing much. I mean, Portugal has down here, which is nice, but... Yeah, so I think our goal today is to take a little bit more over here, get a little bit stronger, give us some naval provinces. I think we can hold off on Siena for now, just because they're only allied with Landshut, and that means that they'll be very easy to take. So I think Florence is the option. So let's go ahead and... build some spy network on them so we can get a claim. We don't have any claims over here, do we? We do not. I really want to take this. I think there's a possibility We could call everybody in. If we called everybody in, we would have way more troops than they would. Although their ability to field more is not good, and their manpower is a lot higher than mine, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they've got, you know, 4 times as much manpower as I do right now. And probably a lot of professionalism too. Yeah, so they could slacken a bunch of times, so that worries me a little bit. And their morale is also so incredibly high. They're at 4.6, and I'm only at 3.48, I think. Yeah. We don't have enough power over them just yet, I don't think. One moment. Sorry about that, had to sneeze. Okay. Yeah, I think the goal is to get a little bit more powerful. As much as these claims would be nice, I don't think they're going to affect over here anyway. Will we even get any claims over there? We would if we took that one province is the problem. Otherwise, man, I really don't want to take stuff that I don't have claims on just yet, but I don't think that I could take on France. We already saw by my Ottoman campaigns that I'm not exactly the smartest. We could, though. I did see that the Commonwealth was close. If we wait until they're done with their war, we might be able to call Commonwealth in. What is their army looking like right now? Oh, their morale is so good. I could potentially... Oh no, I couldn't take my golden era, not yet. So that's not possible. Wow, their discipline is really good. Their morale is really good. And they have a ton of troops. Their manpower is not great, but if I can call them in, we could easily crush France. So, maybe we'll hold off on Florence. We're still going to build Spy Network and try and get a claim. But man, I tell you what, if we were able to take... We already have relationship with Bohemia, we do. If we were able to take just these 5 provinces, which is going to be... It would be quite a bit of aggressive expansion. If we could take these 5 provinces, that would give us claims on France. And then we could go to war for our claims as well as releasing Gascony, maybe. And using Gascony to reconquest some of France as well. And that would give us claims in Italy as well. I think that might be the option. So let's go. Let's see what happens for now. Man, our religious unity is dropping. I still want to convert to Orthodox. I think that that's something that I would do in the long run for this campaign. Because that would help out. I'm not going for a world conquest. There's no chance that I would be able to get that. But it would be nice to be Orthodox because that helps with unrest. Orthodox is pretty strong. What do our advisors look like? We don't have... We could get a missionary strength. We're going to wait. We're going to get this guy. We're not making very much money at all for as much land as we hold, so that's a problem. We do need to take more of the Genoa trade node anyway. But regardless, if we take this or if we take these provinces, we're going to be taking from Genoa, which will be very helpful to us. We have 3 merchants right now. They're all... So that one's steering to Valencia. Could we potentially increase our trade income by not steering from here? They're currently steering 312. We don't have somebody here. I don't know if we have enough trade power to make more, but it doesn't hurt to go ahead and shift. We'll give it a shot. So currently we are making 1828. See what this puts us at. Okay. It's almost a ducat of improvement there. We'll take that. What's our inflation? It's probably really bad right now, isn't it? Yeah, our inflation is really bad. And I don't need admin that bad, so we're gonna go against that there. Saxony, Nassau. Brandenburg would be really good as a PU, and it doesn't look like we would have a problem getting one. They are 47, and we could break this off. It's just getting so many So many partners here, you know? I mean, we could drop Holland at some point. I was hoping for a PU over them, but they're pretty weak, so it's not like we couldn't drop them. Let's go ahead and shoot for, if they will let us, royal marriage with them. They would not. Okay, well, we'll improve relations anyway. We have the diplomats, if I could talk. We have the diplomats for it. Provence is allied with Brabant. Not really any land that I would necessarily want to take, other than just Anjou, but let's see here. Yeah, there's nobody we could release there. And get rid of that for now. We will go ahead and get our missionary guy. Yeah, that should allow us to convert a little bit here. It's all expensive, though. Guess we'll just go ahead and convert the cheap ones. Okay, what are you guys looking like? You guys are not in a war anymore. So we could call everybody in. Yeah, I think that's something we have to do. We have to. We have to start weakening France. We've already weakened the Ottomans. So we're going to go ahead and bring over all of our troops and get them ready. We will go ahead and turn this on. Actually, not quite yet, because we have to fabricate a claim on France. We don't have any currently. We do have claims on Saluzzo, though. And they're a junior partner, so we should be able to... Now, why wouldn't they come in against that one? That's a little bit annoying. We can only call them in on a humiliate. Okay, so we're just going to have to get a claim on France then. That's fine. I'm not super worried about it. What is our likelihood of inheriting, you guys? Probably not. Yeah, 0% right now. Alright. We're gonna have to get rid of those loans. We still have... Okay, so we can do... As much as I would rather take the stability, let's take the inflation reduction. We can do an idea. Which one? So that's an admin idea. As much as I don't want to fall... We're already slightly behind on admin tech. And that would give us forced march. But I would like to have... I'm trying to go for this. We're going to go ahead and do it. Because that also gives us advisor costs. So that's going to help our economy. Yeah, okay, that was worth it. Worth it. We're going to see how much that helps us. Hey, okay. It's the little bits, right? We are not ahead enough on military to take that. And I don't want to fall behind on military, because that's important. France might already have it. Do they? No, okay. So we'll take military. We're going to hope we're going to get ahead of France on that one. We might not. We're going to continue bringing our troops over. It's not going to be an easy war. And I'm going to use what little combat knowledge I know. But being able to call in the Commonwealth and Austria and whatnot all against France and Saluzzo should help. Should. We're just going to hope that everybody is willing to join us, which, knowing my luck with this game... yeah. Okay, Great. Yep, we're going to have to do that first. Bring these guys over to here, at least. Our truce with the Ottomans is not up for a long time. That's fine. They still have a decent amount of force limit. Yikes. Okay, we're going to take that. Can we... Let's see, we can do a policy here. Advisor costs even more. Diplomatic reputation 1. We're going to do that for now. Decisions. Yeah, I'm not going to take that quite yet. What was the other thing I was going to do? No, I can't remember. Gonna bring those guys over. We are over our force limit. Oh, that's why our economy is suffering right now. Okay. Fair enough. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it for now. Ethiopia. They would be a really interesting one to have. Their prestige is about the same as ours, but Ethiopia would be a very, very good PU. Do we want to extend the monopoly? Iron or copper? Just take a look real quick. We have iron, iron. Iron. We would only gain 58 ducats. Which really is not that much worth it. Oof. Local production efficiency. Yikes. Okay, we'll extend it for now. We'll decide later what we want to do there. We can get our claim on Florence now. Let's go ahead and do that. We probably won't be able to act on it, especially if we go to war with France and take what we want. Uh-oh. Really? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we didn't turn our maintenance up. Turn it all the way up for a month or two, because we do need to fight these guys. That's going to cost us a pretty penny. He has 3 maneuver, I have 6. Okay, good. So I won't take the river crossing if I do jump over there. We're gonna give it one more morale tick and then we'll go over. Should be pretty easy. We didn't get a crossing penalty, that's good. As soon as that's over, we're gonna turn our maintenance back down again. Bye, rebels. Turn it way down for now. Split, do that. In the meantime, we will bring these guys over. I'm gonna try and get myself all grouped up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and keep our two big stacks together in the same area. That way, if we get attacked, we can, you know, jump on. Hopefully they don't dogpile. Okay, we can get a claim on France now. I would say... I don't think we can get a claim on somewhere that we could release Gascony. We could release Toulouse. That gives us claims on all of this here. Not a bad idea. But we'll get claims on all of that anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. I wish that we could get a claim on a Gascon province. Can't. That's fine. We'll just, we'll get a claim on that, on Narbonne. We're gonna keep our spy network building up over there. We can take the Diplo idea. Trade efficiency, let's go. There's a part of me that kind of just wants to go for this and take the morale now. As much as I would love to tech up. They haven't yet, so we're equal. That morale would be really helpful. What is this? Land morale +1. Okay, no, we're definitely going to take that instead. That's way more helpful. Military tactics. Yeah, we're going to wait. We're going to take the mil tech. We're going to go ahead and unmothball a couple of forts, important ones. That way they have time to regain some garrison. Before we declare this war here. Brandenburg. How are you feeling about a royal marriage? Still no. Improved relations is almost all the way up. Oh, he's infertile anyway. What am I doing? No, get him out of there. Waste of time. So we're going to try... Ethiopia's pretty old. We're going to improve relations with them, because getting a PU over Ethiopia would be really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. Have some forts going. We are bringing people over. What does France's navy look like? We have 12 heavies, 0 galleys. We really could. We're going to be able to take money from them. We really could build a few more heavies just in case. We're pretty equal. Our morale is better. Our naval morale is... Well, it'll be about equal, I think. And our tradition is exactly the same. So the thing is, as long as they sail in here, we would have the advantage. Can't take indebted to the burghers again. I really don't want to take out more loans. But I might just take out one so we can build a few more heavies. Wouldn't hurt to have them anyway. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Loans are not a problem, per se. They're just a little annoying. We're gonna go ahead and do the fastest ones we can. At how many? 12? So we'll have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that'll give us a huge advantage over them. We'll go ahead and build a few more galleys as well. Might as well build up to force limit, right? While we're at it. Iconoclastic Fury. It's 50 mil. No, I really don't want to lose mil. Tax modifier and no, we're gonna take the... That's not gonna help us with Ethiopia, that's the problem. But we're gonna have to do it. So now Ethiopia's prestige is above ours. Oh well. Really need these guys to get over here so we can gather everybody up. What do our subjects look like right now? We could, at some point, we need to start building some buildings to support them. They have 10. They have 4. Eh. Bulgaria's bringing us in a pretty little penny over there. Do we have more on the way? Okay, that's everybody. 31, 42. Now you guys... We're gonna gather you up. I'm gonna bring you over here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on our maintenance. That way we can get ourselves up to full strength. Okay, please, for the love of everything, let me be able to call in all of my allies here. Ooh, okay. The prestige won't get us where we need it to be. The stability would be really nice, so we're gonna go ahead and take that. We're gonna get prestige from this war with France. We should be okay. We have enough professionalism that we can We can get some manpower if we need to. Have they already taken? They have not. How much more do we need? We'll be able to do it in February of next year. I don't know if I really want to wait that long. We're going to be on sieges anyway. France just loaded their guys up onto a ship. Where are you guys going? Do you guys have colonies? Doesn't look like they do. If they did, that would be really helpful. They would be elsewhere. Yeah, doesn't look like they do. They even take any colonial ideas. Oh, they just did. Okay. Cool. You guys are gonna come over here so that you are not getting destroyed by the French. Everybody's together. We are losing money. We are definitely gonna take more loans. I get it. But here we go. Let's hope for the best. We're gonna bring these guys over. Our Italian provinces are definitely gonna get sieged down. The good news is there are plenty of... Oh! Austria's already got Bosnia in their lands. Austria's... Where are all of your troops, bruh? Austria's only got 4,000. What is going on? Are they still bankrupt? Did I call... Oh my god, did I just call them in while they're bankrupt? That would be really, really bad. Okay, they're not bankrupt. But they are working on that. Okay, well, the Commonwealth is going to help us. Bohemia is going to help us. This should not actually be that bad of a war. As long as we can get things occupied here. Still not going to take that, because we're going to take this instead. We're going to hope that they don't tech up before us. Or anytime soon, really. Can't go there. So we just have to wait for this siege. I will take... We're going to gather all of our ships together here. Even our lights. We do need a leader. Awful. We're actually going to try for one more since we're ahead on Diplo still. Oops. Let's go ahead and try one more. It's also awful. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and blockade over here. What do our navies look like? Oh, we definitely have naval superiority. That's good. But it won't hurt for me to have a fleet of my own. A big fleet of my own, I should say. Especially because we'll be fighting Venice. Okay, Austria's built up some troops over here. We just won this siege. We're gonna head over to this one. Bring those guys over there. We're gonna try and piece them out one by one as much as possible. So that we're just at war with France. Because really, I don't care as much about Bosnia as much as it would be nice to, Ooh. Diplo power and opinion. We're gonna just take the Diplo power. Troops-wise, yeah, there's no chance. I just, when it comes to calling in allies and whatnot, I'm always worried. Why are you guys taking that so fast? I really don't want to turn that on defensive, but that's a big fort for us, and that's a lot of money. See what their siege ticks are over here. 34 days. Ferrara. Oh, they took offensive, that's why. Well, we're gonna tech up. And we will go ahead and upgrade our troops here. Charge infantry. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna take these guys, I think. We're gonna continue working on... Oh, no, that one doesn't make any sense to go to just yet. Yeah, they're gonna take Genoa. It's just gonna be what it is. These guys are gonna siege down over here. That's fine. Don't really care. Spain is doing some work. Castile, I guess. Lost the siege of Genoa. Is there anybody who's willing to peace out just yet? Probably not. Oh, Bosnia would peace out. We have 38% war score on them. War reps. Yes, please. How much money is you'd be willing to give us? Which is not very much, but that's fine. We're going to get them out. The sooner we get them out, the quicker our allies can focus on France here. Siena, Ferrara, Albania. Let's see. Ferrara, Siena, Albania. Nope. We'll be able to piece them out soon. And it'll be just us against France. Let's see. Are they still looking for a PU? They are. And would they Royal marry us? They would not. We could try. We really could try. Can't influence them. Yeah, I don't really see much of a way of doing that. That's fine. We're not going to focus on that for now. Yeah, Scotland is a big help for them, and Saluzzo. I wish we could make them release Scotland. That would be great. They have a whole bunch of their troops up here in Scotland, and or in Ireland, I mean. We're gonna go ahead and blockade a little bit, I guess. We're gonna give this episode just another minute or two. Anybody else willing to peace out? Albania, 39%. I'm not gonna take any of them just yet, just because we're gonna probably have a lot of, judging by this. We want that one for sure. We can take all 4 of these, we will, but that's 113 aggressive expansion. Which would call in France and Venice and the Ottomans, which is not something we can really afford to do. However, if we could get our aggressive expansion way down here, which ones are the most expensive? That one's 27, 13, 28, 24. That's not too bad. That would be too much. So, yeah, we could take all of that. It's gonna be a lot of aggressive expansion no matter what, because there's a lot of dev down here. We will need them eventually, but I want to take as much as possible. I know we definitely want to take Nice, 100%, because that'll give us claims over here. I really would like to take all of that, but I don't think we're going to be able to. It's not absolutism yet. But if we can make them release, maybe release... I doubt they're going to release Scotland. Yeah, and we can't do both. Man, that sucks. That would have been really great. It's fine. As long as we can get that, we'll get this over here as well. That'll help us to build up force limit and be able to go to war against them again. Really shouldn't release another vassal right now. But in order to weaken them further, I could take maybe Bordeaux. France would join a coalition. I don't think that they would have enough time to actually join it. What are our ideas again? We have diplomatic ideas. What's our aggressive expansion ticking by right now? Oh, can't tell. So it's 3.2 yearly. We would have a nice long truce with France if we can 100% them. That means it would only take, what, 4 years for them to get below a coalition? Can we take that as well? Honestly, I don't see this being a bad thing. Ottomans can't join. France can't join. Tunis, I don't think, can join. Yeah, Tunis can't join either until next year. I'm not worried about them. Provence, I'm not worried about at all. Jared, I'm not worried about. Venice, I am a little bit worried about. That'd be 1, 2, 3. Florence would be able to join, and Siena would be able to join. But if I did this at the end of the year, yeah, okay. I think this is the goal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, and we're going to take this, and then that way, in the next war against them, I can take these 2 provinces, reconquest a bunch, or release Scotland, maybe. I don't know. But I think that's the goal, is to take the ones that I have highlighted now. 49% war score, then we can take a bunch of money as well. We have taken out a couple of loans, so we will need it. We're gonna see what we can do. Okay, Albania wants out. Give us war reps, give us all of your money. They won't. I'm actually not super worried about how much money they can give me. We're just going to take them out anyway. Take what little I can from them. How much are we losing per month? Oh, we are losing a lot per month. All in army maintenance. We are losing some sieges up there. Who else do we have left? Siena and Ferrara. Let's take the money if we can. We're gonna take this fort very soon. Looks like Castile is doing some work up here. All right. Between Castile and Portugal. And it looks like Austria and Commonwealth are now coming over to help fight over here. Okay, we won the Siege of Avignon. We're gonna go straight for their capital next. We'll take a few more forts, or a few more provinces along the way. 10 ducats. Thanks, Byzantium. We are rich beyond belief. Yep, okay. So this we should have this war in the bag very easily. Much as I would love to have him release... I don't really care about Saluzzo. I would love to have him release Scotland, but even Scotland is not doing that much work. So we're just gonna do what we can. We'll get Reconquest on, like, a whole bunch of territory over here. And then in the next war, we'll get a whole bunch of claims as well. Good to know that we can actually take care of this over here. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and split these guys, I think. We don't want them to be taking needless attrition here. It'll help us siege things down a little bit faster as well. This actually is turning out to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So France is going to march down here to Naples, most likely. I don't really care. Go ahead and take out these ships here. Easy. Not even worried about a repair tick, that's fine. You guys... Oh! So Holland just pieced out. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care. That'll free up a Diplo slot. I'm not worried about it. So you guys, we can go here and here. Yeah, we'll get the siege pip guy on, does he have a siege pip? He does, he has 2. Great. We'll get him over here on the capital. Okay, France is building up their stack over here, which is not necessarily good, but that's... I mean, we can see both halves of their stacks over here, so... Yeah, that's a rip for Castile over here. No chance. Yep, they're not going to win that. We can get Ferrara and Siena out of here. We can get our allies over helping us. Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to take out a lot of manpower from Castile. Sucks. And devastation there. Great. You guys... Nope. I don't want to separate them too much, because France does have this doom stack walking around, so we're gonna... You know what? We're gonna go ahead and call this war here. I don't want to make this drag on too long. We'll continue the war in the next one. And we'll go ahead and see what we can take from France. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining for yet another episode. This war is looking pretty good. We'll wrap it up again in the next one. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.